Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Hicks Auto channel. We're heading out to the shop right now. We got a few things we need to work on out there. We got a 2013 F-150 3.5 EcoBoost. We'll be doing cam phasers and timing chain replacement. And then also we got a 2005 Cadillac Escalade. Customer thinks it's a coolant leak, but we'll get it up on the left and find out what's going on. But let's head on out. Hey, why you still out there? Come on in. Let me show you what we got going on inside. All right, so we are in the shop, and like I was saying, we have this 2005 Escalade here. Customer said she went for an oil change. They said they couldn't change the oil because it was a coolant leak. That seems kind of odd to me. Seemed like it might be an oil leak, and that's why they couldn't change the oil. But we're gonna take a look at that and see if we can find out what's going on. Also, we have the infamous F-150s with the 3.5 V6. We have our timing kit over here for it. We have our oil, we have our valve cover gasket set, and then we also have our cam locking tools, or cam locking tube. We only need one set for this job. Also, we will need coolant, but I haven't got that yet. So we're gonna start on this tomorrow, start tearing down everything, taking all the inlet tubes off, take our cover off, take our valve covers off, take our timing cover off, try to get everything off tomorrow, get deep down inside this thing, and get ready to change the cam phasers and the timing chain. But before I leave today, before I head home, I would like to get the diagnostics done on this. All right, let's add some coolant in first. And then we'll put our pressure test on it and see where our leak is, identify our leak hopefully. All right, as I'm pumping, you can see right at that T or right at that Y is where my coolant leakage is, right there. I put pressure on it and there it is. So it's right at the T, and it probably happens a lot faster once the vehicle heats up and that plastic weakens up. So right now the vehicle is still cold and I'm just using the pressure test. But like I said, once the vehicle warms up, that leak or that crack is probably opening up a lot wider. So let's get that heater hose replaced. And that is the heater hose that's leading to the heater coil and coming back up to the reservoir, the coolant reservoir. So let's get that replaced. We'll put an order in for that, which they probably have it in stock. So we probably get that tomorrow as well, along with some coolant. So now that we know where our coolant leak is, let's address and see where our oil leakage is. So I thought about it. I said, let's just wait on finding the oil leak, because what I want to do is let the vehicle warm up. And the fact that the oil is already low, I don't want it sitting here idling with low oil. It's barely any on this stick. So, and with the oil leaks, I don't know how long it's been leaking and how low it actually is. So let's get some oil tomorrow, put some oil in it, top it off, and let this thing warm up. Then we'll get it back in the air and find out where our leaks are coming from, okay? That way we'll have better oil pressure to help us find that leak. If not, then we'll have to use dye and see where it's coming from. But I think we can find it just by cleaning it up and letting the vehicle warm up and find out where that leak is. I think it'll show itself. All right, so from just a quick overview of the vehicle, we have identified where our coolant leak is, which is what the customer stated that they had a coolant leak, along with a few other issues. Of course, we haven't did a full diagnostic on the vehicle, but we have identified our coolant leak. Also, we put it on the computer and we have an issue with the bank one oxygen sensor along with the vent valve. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the customer and see what she wants to do on this vehicle, but I'm gonna take my focus off of here and focus on this, because this is what we'll be working on tomorrow. Like I said, we'll be yanking down everything as far as the tubing, valve cover gaskets, timing cover, getting everything broken down so we can get this set off and get the new timing set on. We'll see how far we can get tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get to a good stopping point to where we can head on over to our next day and not be in a rush, okay? Because we definitely don't want to be on a rush on a job like this. We want to take our time, do it right the first time, because we don't want to go back in it, okay? So I think we're done with diagnosing this, and I think we're all set up for tomorrow. I got all of my materials over here, so we'll go ahead and close up the doors, grab some things in the morning, and we'll head back and get started on this F-150 3.5.